No, Viper, I don't know who that is.
I'm in Zubat's lobby. Fun times. Welcome everyone over who's ready to watch me die to the hands of Zubat. I'm pretty excited. He's playing Huntress. So guys, if you don't know who Zubat is, people who've been watching my stream, Zubat is one of the best killers as far as his decision making and mechanical skill is concerned in Dead by Daylight. Pretty much everything about Zubat's play is finely tuned. Definitely one of the best killers in the game. He got a pretty rubbish map, Thompson House. It's not going to be easy for him to apply split pressure across the map, but considering he's playing Huntress, he's probably going to be running Ruin. Ruin's going to allow him to slowly the game down just a little bit and gain a little bit more pressure. So what we're going to do is immediately go for the center gen here, which is going to allow us to have pressure on the killer rather than the killer having pressure on us. If we can get this middle gen out of the way, it's going to split the gens evenly around the map. You'll have one there, you have one there, you have one there, you're going to have one back here somewhere. And so that's going to just make it a lot harder for the killer, in this case Huntress, who's a 110% movement speed killer, to have pressure all across the map. Here he comes. Good hatchet toss. We're going down here. There's not much we can do. My dead hard didn't go off. I did a dead hard shuffle. That's just latency. I should have pulled it earlier knowing I was going up against a killer from Canada. We got a survivor working that gen. They've been working it since the beginning of the game. This guy hasn't been working his gen since the beginning of the game. David looks like he's in a chase, but maybe he's running towards the generator. Oh, in fact, it's Dwight over here is getting chased. So once that injure happens, basically these two survivors need to go for the rescue, but only one of them needs to go for the rescue. The fact that both of them are running towards the hook means that we have absolutely zero gen pressure on the map right now, and it's very bad.
Is Huntress my favorite? Probably,
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to work the generator. I have D-Strike, and so I'd rather get some pressure on the killer rather than have no pressure. Considering the fact that my teammates both hopped off the gen over there to come and rescue me, there's literally 0 point for me to get healed because we're going to have absolutely zero gen pressure if we do that. I assume Zubat's going to come and check the hook. The fact that I blew up the gen means that he's certainly going to come and check the hook. But in fact, actually, he readies a hatchet and goes for the survivor who's ran towards them. So now we're in charge of trying to get this unhook. Assuming David's not also going for it, who is... So I need to turn around and I need to get back on this gen immediately. I love how you explain like an announcer. Well, I'm actually an esports commentator in other games. That's what I do mostly. That's where my revenue comes from. So I figured I would bring it to Dead by Daylight and just see what happens. Watching the Huntress from afar so that we can react, see if we need to run away from the generator. She's going away from us, so we don't have to. Zubat's not the one who's going to face camp a hook, so I feel like I can go and get the rescue immediately. But as I'm injured, it's going to have to be now or never. Basement Huntress is one of the strongest Huntresses. As you can see in the bottom left of the corner, the other survivor just got into a chase. Where did they go down? I don't see the aura. Oh, they're right above us, but they're under a pallet, so we should actually be able to get out of this. Unless he comes out that door, which he did.
Oh, I thought he was going to get in a locker.
That generator I was working on just got completed, I think, which is good. I'm going to get this David up. I had borrowed time, which allowed my teammate to take an extra hit. If they have Decisive Strike as well, that's going to be another escape tool they have versus this Huntress. Let's get out of here. 2 gens in this back corner, I've just noticed, so we have to get a gen done in this back corner or else we're in trouble. My gen's still active, actually, so my initial thoughts that my gen got completed isn't true. So that actually means that my gen over there, which has quite good progress, is a good gen to go back to. If I can get this gen done and then head over there, then we might be in a better spot. Zubat's slugging because that guy recently got off the hook. He's not coming towards us, he's going away from us. So I'm going to stick this gen for now. He's trying to look. You can't see the pistons moving. So we're just going to stay on the gen. He's now moving away from us. So this gen should get completed unless Zubat has whispers and comes back. My teammates aren't picking up the ace, but I do see one going up into the house. So that means, and the other one's in chase. So I actually have to go over to the slug survivor and pick them up, because I know this survivor's gone up into the house and the other one's somewhere else on the map, and Zubat went off that direction, so I assume they're over there.
Nice.
Running towards this survivor, I would hear the terror radius, not the terror radius, the lullaby, if the killer was near me. But as you can see over there, the aura shows that the survivor is over there. So we've got plenty of times to come here, pick up this survivor, and then get out of town.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing right
Pick
now.
this up. I'm going to heal. Don't have to worry about that. And now we're going to move. We healed so that he would see us healing and then come over here. And then we're going to split immediately. Trying to play his barbecue and chili a little bit. He sees us from afar. He will see the scratch marks, so I'm in chase. Basically putting myself between cover and the killer so that I can move as far away as possible and not have to worry about getting hit. He's not going to chase me. I'm too far away. He's going to look for the ace instead. And because I know there's a survivor up there, I'm now in charge of getting the rescue on this David. Which sucks. I'm basically doing everything. Question for you. Oh, in fact, that just went off. That means I can... Oh, wow. That was a really good hatchet toss. I'm going to start walking. I don't think I can get this survivor off the hook. In fact, he saw me. I'm dead.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, God. My dead hard went off like 5 seconds after I pressed it.
Dead.
I didn't even mean to press it. Is he chasing me? He is.
We're letting this person die. They got him.
Fuck, I go down here.
Oh, you're just dead.
There's nothing I can do, so I'm just going to take the L. But hopefully my teammates get out of this because of the way I ran and put distance between me and the killer.
This is pretty much blind.
How come you didn't give the perks in your custom pack their colors and made them all the same instead? Just to match my stream overlay, dude. I just wanted them to match my stream overlay. Have a nice clean overlay that matches and works together. You're pretty good in commentating and your voice is nice to listen to. I appreciate the compliment. It's really kind of you. Let's get out of here. I'm running towards a killer here, which seems a little bit counterproductive, but I think it might work out in this scenario. I have Iron Will, which means that the killer is unlikely to be able to hear me. And so as long as they can't see me, I should be fine. Good down. I'm going to go for this rescue. Putting myself in between the killer. Since we have borrowed time. We get the rescue. Going back to my gen, just because we need to get some gen progress. Rune got cleansed. We should be able to get this gen down. I mean, we're not going to win this game. That's for sure.
Why are you in my basement?
He's throwing a hatchet at me by the looks of it. Or no, maybe he's going towards the house. It looks like he's going towards the house. We'll get this gen done. There's a survivor over in that corner, so I assume they're going to get the rescue. Is this guy really quitting? Why did he do that? This survivor here just lost any chance of us getting him down off the hook. He had 60 seconds of free first phase struggle, and instead of going for it, he decided to struggle on hook, which is a big shame.
So
I'm putting myself distance between myself and Zubat, going towards a stronger loop here. Is this where the other survivor is? Fuck, this is game over for us if Zubat spots me, which he is going to spot me. I need to keep running. I need to hope that I don't get caught out here and dodge this first hatchet. Dead hard. I need to put myself distance between me and the killer because I know where the other survivor is. Putting distance between me and the killer, hiding behind trees, going to the killer shack. Wow, that was a nice fucking hatchet toss. Well played, dude. And this survivor's still sticking the gen. It's a bit of a shame. I'm going to struggle for the full 60 seconds, but I don't expect this game to go in our favor. Zubat has barbecue and chili. He sees that the survivor over there is running in a straight line, and the survivor has not varied at all. So what Zubat can do is essentially run straight over there. I have 60 seconds, and both survivors are running away from me. Chances of me getting off this hook, very slim. I put it at 10% chance that a survivor comes and rescues me. It really depends on how Zubat wants to play it. He's let 2 gens pop. In his mind, that's probably 1 too many. And so if I was Zubat, I would expect him to want to finish this game. But maybe he's actually going towards his survivor and trying to kill them instead. He is, wow. Did not expect that. Let's go in the shack, pal. If we're going to heal. Thank you. Let's go. I'm going to heal him. I have D-strike. He should have come into the shack, but he didn't. Huntress is coming here. We can't get this hill off. Nice play. So I'm dead here. This ace is going to go down. And this Dwight over here rebuilt his position by finishing the gen.
So the Feng plays like a god the entire game, and then she does that. That kind of just screams DS.
Expect that a survivor will be running D-Strike. And if he does pick me up, that'll be amazing. But it's just not going to happen. Instead, he's going to look at his barbecue and chili. He's going to see the Dwight on the other side of the map. And that's going to be all she wrote.
Oh.
He's going to come and pick me up now because he's got a really good sense for time. And he'll know that the 60 seconds is up. I mean, he doesn't have to do that.
Go over the mountain, I don't think.
In fact, he's just throwing hatchets. He's going for the long range play. The Feng plays like a god the entire game, and then she does that. I know. I was trying to outplay him because I expected him to look into the hatch, but the shack, but he didn't.
I don't think I can actually throw over this. I need to vault.
Bit of a shame, but I mean, what do you expect when you're playing against one of the best players in the game, hey? I tried too much. I love this, by the way.
Hello, Dowsey. How are you?
Is the Dwight in a locker? He is. I'm bleeding out for 40 seconds. For 4 minutes. I'm just searching for the hatch at the moment. He has Deerstalker by the looks of it. He came and picked me up immediately. So that says to me that he has Deerstalker. We're not going to wiggle. We're just going to... Why did he hop out of the locker? Fuck me. That was close.
Well, was he generous?
Let's see how this game ends. I'd like to see if the Dwight gets out of this one alive. I don't expect he will.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
In a locker. Now, I don't know what Zubat's build is because I haven't watched his stream for a little while, but most of the time, you will see a Huntress running Whispers. So it's possible that Zubat is running Whispers and he'll be able to find the Dwight purely just due to Whispers alone, which is a perk that gives you a 32-meter radius and lights up when a survivor's in there. So right now, based on the sound that I'm hearing from the killer, I'm suspecting that Zubat is in fact running Whispers and is just going to look around. There's now a crow in this locker, and oh god, that's the worst way to end this game, Dwight! That's all she wrote. Yeah, so my build for Huntress is Barbecue, Ruin, Whispers, and Nurse's Calling. I suspect that's probably what Zubat is running as well, because he's pretty meta killer. And actually, if a 404 user not available is correct, I assume he's watching both streams, then yeah, that's exactly what the build is going to be. So we'll chuck him a GG. GG Zubat. That was a fun game. Gotta love playing against some of the best players in Dead by Daylight. I enjoyed it.
Hello, Dowsey. How are you?
What can we learn from that game?
My name's
I mean, we can learn pressure as survivors. From watching my perspective, you would have seen that our friends, our survivor teammates, never really made an effort to try and pressure the killer via generators. They were very altruistic. You can tell that they're not the best of players, rank 14, rank of 13. After a rank reset, that probably says that they're not the best of players. So chances are they don't realize that you can pressure gen so hard versus a killer, and you have to make decisions that puts progress on the board. The fact that we got 3 gens done and a 4th was very close to being done. Well, in fact, we got 3 gens done. Says that we did all right, but if we had slightly better teammates that knew how to pressure, we probably could have got Zubat down to 1 gen before he slugged us all for the finish. Either way, that was a fantastic game. I enjoyed it. Zubat said I played well against him. I mean, I'll take that. That's a compliment for sure.